Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, and welcome to another unit review. And this time we're doing it for BOREAL SERPENT. Now, this is this is a unit that a lot of people are trying to pull for in the Baramos banner, honestly. Like, people aren't really going for Baramos. This is the other unit on the banner, the other, whatever banner unit. So much easier to get as an A rank over an S. So anyway, I don't know, let's just jump into it. I haven't used this unit that much in combat, but we are going to give a demonstration of its abilities and, go over all the things that we normally go over. So first, this is a max level, Max Awakening 1, I believe. This is in the event shop. I do have my own, but the stats aren't going to be quite as high as this, so just kind of keep that in mind going forward. But anyway, let's get into it. First, 494 attack, sorry, 494 HP. Not tanky. In fact, pretty squishy for a level 90. In fact, I would say very squishy for a level 90. And combined with 200 defense, which is low. This unit is not good at surviving anything. Now, if you give it an extra 100 something HP, maybe, but you're still kind of on a pretty low end. It's not a tank. In any stretch of the imagination, this thing is very fragile. But as you can see, it does have 435 attack. That is loco high numbers. Very, very good. Combined with 4 movement and 360 no scope agility, that is pretty insane. So this thing is very, very, very fast, moves very far, and hits really hard. So this is like the quintessential definition of a glass cannon, right? It's gonna go in, it's gonna hit, then it's probably gonna die, unless you have some unit covering for it. But honestly, you don't really have that. This unit's gonna be so much faster than everything else, it may be hard to make that happen. So what does it get when it awakens here? Rare attack prep, not very good. And then, normal potency stuff. So let's quickly go over resistances here. Frizz and Zam. You know what? Actually, I don't mind weakness to Frizz and Zam. I'm not very good at knowing the combinations of your resistances to weakness, which is the best combos. But the good thing about Zam and Frizz is they're both single target, and so they're gonna have to waste a turn targeting this unit individually, basically every time if they want to kill it. As opposed to, like, if you have Sizz or Bang, they might be able to target a different unit and you might just die as a side effect. But Frizz and Zam are both like single target, deal heavy damage. Super weak to poison kind of sucks, but it really doesn't matter with his really like his garbage HP, right? He's gonna die anyway, so being weak to poison actually doesn't matter. Super weak to charm doesn't really exist. Immune, so resistance to paralysis and immune to confusion are pretty relevant, as paralysis and confusion do both exist. No sleep resistance is fine. Not ideal, but it's kind of hard to hit with. So abilities, Glacier Slash, we all know this ability. Actually, the MP cost is only 3. MP cost is 3. Deal 120% crack type physical damage to one enemy. Not a very good attack, but it is there. He's got insanely high attack, so if you level this up, keep in mind these are at +0. Obviously, they will go up much higher if you get up to +10. Rolling attack, deal 175% potency physical damage, so it's already way stronger to all enemies in an area of effect. So the fact that this is an AoE and it hits all enemies, this is like, I think this is his main attack, right? Even if we look at his awakenings, we see rolling attack potency up +10%. Yeah, so this seems like this is going to be most of your damage here. When you decide to blow your glass cannon load, you're probably going to be doing this to try to hit 3-4 units. Rolling attack is on quite a few units. I think it's even on killing machine, things like that. So I don't love this ability, but it is good. This guy's attack is insane. And obviously, his leadership ability is raise dragon physical potency by 10%, so that's going to work well with this as well. I don't think his abilities are insane, but for an A unit, I don't know if you can have abilities that are that much better than this with that high of an attack. So, I don't know. He seems really good. He's probably insane at getting the 999 damage if you have, like, add a scroll to him or something. And then Frigid Breath is like, okay. Deals moderate crack type breath damage to all enemies in area of effect. This is probably, like, he gets his last, but you're probably not going to be using it that much. But it does allow you to, if you decide to move in with a team more instead of just going in, you could, like, be behind your team and have a guy covering you, and then you can still get some damage in. Then you can go in next turn, like the following turn, and get in your rolling attack damage. And sometimes Frigid Breath is like, it's like not bad, right? Breath attacks are decent. that means that he could still do damage if an enemy is like Emperor Slime you're going up against with like fucking 400, 500, 600 defense. You can still get in a more consistent damage with a breath attack that can't be resisted. As for equipment, I honestly, this is one of those units. Let's go into mine here. I don't know. It doesn't seem to me, based off my perception, again, it might change on arena. It doesn't feel like increasing his survivability is particularly relevant to me personally. He seems like he is a unit that you want to just go in and explode. So I'm definitely leaning towards the way I would like to use it. Like it depends on the breakpoints, right? There might be some things where if you give him like a let's see, what's my most HP on a sword? Let's just go with liquid metal slime sword. This might actually be like the perfect equipment for him, right? Because it's a lot of attack and a lot of HP. But like you might be able to survive an attack that would kill you otherwise, but most of the time, I think I'm just gonna use actually maybe the Dragon Fang is just really good here. Let's take a look. It gives you a little bit of attack and a lot of HP, but I'm gonna lean towards just going all attack. Let's organize by attack here. The liquid metal slime sword might actually be my #1. It's up there. Let's take a look at this big old axe. How does this do? 424. Okay, so yeah, mine's definitely just weaker in general. Physical potency 2%, attack. Yeah. We'll use this. The liquid metal slime sword is probably perfect for like any kind of semi squishy, like I don't know, the issue is you only have one of them, right? And so it can be really difficult to use that because there might be a unit that wants it more, but it does give you good HP, good attack, so it's a good middle. If you don't have another unit that you really want that on, it could be good here, but I'm gonna lean towards all physical. If you're going up against things and you're finding he's dying to one attack and that increasing his HP by about 100 will help him survive to get another attack in or absorb another attack, it could be very much worth it to go there. But I kind of like feeding into the glass cannon thing myself. Suggested teammates. Now, there's kind of two ways to go. This is if you're using them as a leader. These are the kind of units you're going to want to use. Obviously, if you have Royal Reptile, I'll probably use that as a leader. But these are like the physical. There's not that many dragons in the game, so his leadership ability is not phenomenal. But I do think it's pretty good. You know, I mean, what is Royal Reptile? Is that the defense one? Dragon defense plus 30%. Obviously, there are times you're gonna want Royal Reptile versus physical teams, but against magical teams, you just want the damage, you know? Although his leadership ability, because he's so fast in Glass Cannon, he's likely to die a lot before the leadership ability gets full effect. So it's one of those ones that's a little iffy. But these are the kind of units that you're gonna want to use with him if you're going for a more physical and using him as a leader. Otherwise, though, honestly, you kind of just want, you might want a healer, you might want just like, he doesn't, I feel like he's kind of separate from teams. He's kind of like Killing Machine where like it almost doesn't matter what team he's with because he's just going to go in and deal damage. But we're going to see how good he does here. Let's do a quick demo of abilities here. Mine is max level, but I only have 2 of them instead of 5. I've pulled a lot, but I think I'm done pulling. Like, I'm just not going to use this unit in arena probably myself. We should turn that on. Yeah, I'm just unlikely to use this unit in arena myself, so I'm probably not going to pull for any more of it. I do want more Baramos, but again, I think just saving the tack points for now is probably the smartest thing. I'm sure there's some banner pulls coming up that I would rather have one of every unit and have them be a little bit weaker, I think, just for me personally, than go all in on a unit. All right, so what are we going to do here? I actually kind of want to hold this. Because this guy is so weak in terms of his survivability, I want to keep him next to this Wordle until he's ready to really go in, or maybe just keep him next to the Wordle the entire fight. It makes his movement not as vital, but I still kind of like that idea. I actually kind of want Green Dragon to move up here. I don't know. We'll see how this works. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's move this down just fast. Wordle's going to move up 2, so you can move all the way up here safely, but that guy moves 4, so maybe that's not as safe as I would like to think. Let's go ahead and move right here. Oh, he does have a attack that does that. Man, look how much damage he takes. It's just so fucking much. We're just going to move you up. You're going to start tanking the middle, I guess. Maybe Royal Reptile will. Royal Reptile, you'll come right here. You can't hit that guy with anything, right? No. We'll Blizzard Rush that guy next turn. You're going to start covering. There you go. Selflessness. Good job, Wordle. Keep it up. I actually don't even know what world's resistances are. He might be terrible for this fight. I just searched by dragons. Let's take a look. Very weak to Frizz. All right, probably not an ideal fight to show him off. Luckily, I'm not trying to show him off, but we'll go ahead and just use a rolling attack, keep ourselves nice and safe. Oh, interesting. That seems like a really bad move for him. All these kabuffs, bro. I actually want to move back one, I think. That way we can get Royal Reptile in there dealing damage. Royal Reptile, go ahead and, yeah, this should be fine. Dark Spike. Oh, it's brilliant, actually. That's not good. Look at that leadership ability. Let's go. Do you Selflessness here, or do you Sweet Breath him? Kind of want to Sweet Breath that guy. I think this is fine. I wish Wordle was slightly faster, but it's okay. This is like, actually you're gonna do just as much damage with this almost. So I do kind of want to move you like this. I just want you to not be in that corner, because that corner, he's gonna do an AoE attack that's gonna smack you. You're gonna move up. Oh, you're actually gonna attack prep. Okay. Oh, mid heal. All right, luckily we're fine, I think. Helichopter only uses 7, so we're gonna use that. He's gonna wake up. That's fine. I'm pretty sure Royal Reptile could finish him off. If not, we're okay. Thank you, Royal Reptile. Boom. Hey, he did a slashing edge. It's actually pretty good for us. He's actually in for 139. That's not bad. I think we could do some damage if we, I wonder if lightning's better here than this. Honestly, Sweet Breath is really bad right now because we're using a physical team, right? Like, we can move up here and do one good hit, but then our guy, he's just gonna die for sure. Especially because that guy has attack prep right now. I guess we just use a breath attack on this guy this turn. It should keep him asleep. Then he shouldn't miss his turn. Now, 1,000 damage to Royal Reptile. That's not good. I think we're definitely going to lose this fight, by the way. It's not even close, honestly. Our team is just a little bit too weak against this setup, I think. I'm just trying to kind of, you know, obviously my whole idea is just to show you what the abilities do for this unit here. Oh, he didn't wake up from that. That's rare, I assume. We'll go in Selfless here. I would have loved to have gotten that guy dead so we can get up here and do something, but oh, we're out of, you actually have to do this. You're out of mana. Luckily, this is, you could use this infinite times. Whoa, good job. Wordle. You have one more Inferno. Oh, actually, you have 2 more Infernos. No, actually, you'll be 1 mana short. Oh, whatever. I think you got a Blizzard Rush here. Lightning. Selflessness. Sweet Breath. Actually, I kind of like the Sweet Breath, huh? This will actually keep you alive, and it'll prevent that guy from doing anything for sure. I don't know if I don't remember the turn order. I wonder if our guy will die here. I bet he attack preps this turn. Okay. This isn't too bad. We can pretty much guarantee that this costs 17. You can do this a bunch. His attack's gonna go back down soon. This is actually a little bit closer than I thought it would be. You are going to Selflessness right here to keep Green Dragon alive, because this guy's probably going to do that spin attack. He might not, but he can't hit our Serpent, right? So you're just going to wait here. I don't think he has a range attack. I think he's going to do a spin attack. Oh, he just did the dark attack for 800. All right, cool. I kind of want to actually save the, I want to save, if I can, the mana for now. All right, there you go, Wordle. Start doing your thing. Yeah, this isn't good because he's going to hit everybody this turn here. You are doing pretty good damage. I think this is a unit where you really need... Yeah, spinning wheel is going to hit everybody and kill everybody. Not much we could do about that, I don't feel like. I think you just need to really get those abilities leveled up. It's a glass cannon, right? So, like, I think he just... I don't know, I'm kind of torn on this unit because I'll be honest. Straight up, we're at the point now. We did lose the fight. We're at the end of the video. And after the quick demo of abilities, my personal opinion, I don't like this unit at all. In fact, I really don't like this unit for normal content. However, in the right arena comp, I think this unit could be completely busted, right? He doesn't feel remotely good at clearing content because when you're doing PvE content, you're typically, god damn you, cat. I'm not trying to move you. I'm just trying to move this. There you go. For PvE content, a lot of times you're fighting units that are way higher level than you, right? Like they have an equivalent of ridiculous stats. They have insanely high HP, insanely high defense, things like that. So this unit, I think, is really, really bad in PvE content specifically because you're going up against things that aren't equal. So a lot of times you have to manipulate. Oh my god, I can't stand kitty cat. Don't worry, you can go back there in a second. Ooh, I feel nice and warm. That sun's heating you up. But that's coming when you're doing PvE content. You have a lot of things like cover, and you're using range attacks and manipulating AI and stuff. This unit just doesn't do that. He has to get up in his face, and you just die. However, for arena teams, things like that, you're fighting on much more equal terms, right? You're fighting with units that don't have 400 defense, but they have maybe like 200 defense, and that your 400 attack is going to do insane amounts of damage to them, right? And their HP isn't going to be 2,000, you know? It's going to be like... Some units have HP that's like 400, right? This guy is going to be... I think this unit is going to be really, really good in arena, but he's bad in PvE content, in my opinion. And so I'm just not 100% sure. I don't really like this unit. Because I haven't played arena, right? Arena's not out yet, so I can't really feel the power level of this unit where I feel like he shines the most. And so right now, to me, he's a pretty much useless unit. Now, there's a lot of info out there about arena, but there's nothing officially announced yet. So I try not to speculate too much, but I'm sure it'll work almost exactly the same as in Japan. But I think this unit, if you push him to the max and give him as much damage as possible, he can get in and maybe one-shot 2 or 3 units, and then you just instantly win that fight. But I don't think that you're going to try to use this unit in PvE is the final opinion. Is it worth it? Kind of interesting. I think I would lean towards no, honestly. Is it worth it? Should you pull for this unit? I'm going to lean towards no. When I say is it worth it to pull for this unit, what I am saying in my head is it worth it to spend money to pull? And typically, because obviously you're going to get a few free pulls, you're going to get some tact points, and you might want to use your tact points on that. I don't really care what you use your tact points on. That's kind of, personal. But what I'm saying is it worth to spend money to pull? I would say no, because I think it's kind of weird to chase an A unit as opposed to an S unit. I know you're more likely to get it, but you're more likely to get it from your normal free pulls also. I don't know, because Baramos is the S unit, right? And Baramos isn't worth spending money to get. So I kind of feel like this guy is in a similar spot, but he's probably better than Baramos in a lot of ways. But I don't know, I honestly just don't love this unit in the current state of the game, but we know Arena is going to be coming in the next few months here, so it definitely could be worth it for you. But like, I don't feel like there's a fight right now that showcases his power that well, because this isn't what he's good at. You're not going to be taking him to very many boss fights, right? In my opinion. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for the game. Kind of a weird unit review, I know. It's like, this is one of my more negative ones for a unit that I know a lot of people say is good. And it's not that it's negative. It's just like, again, just to ramble a little bit longer, I think that he's good in content that's not currently in the game. And I'm sure there are some really, really good fights that he could do good in if you have a tank, but there's just like better units, I think, for that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Go ahead and let me know what you think about this unit in the comments down below. Where you think I'm wrong, where you think I'm right. Comments help the algorithm make me look better, even if you think I'm an idiot. All right, Purplatypus. I will see you guys next time. Have a good week, life, day, month, year, whatever you do. Bye.